computer.
Is that what that is?
Good evening. Good Sunday evening. Hello,
Hello.
hello. How is everybody? Waiting for some couple people to jump on here.
Hello. This is kind of a pop-up thing.
Yes, that it is.
Oh, push me down. There we go.
Hi,
Hello.
Hi, Kathy. Hello, hello. Hi, Daphne. How is everybody on this Sunday evening? It is kind of cool and rainy here in Pennsylvania, but we're getting through it, right? Hi, Lori. Lori, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, hi, Flo. Good evening. Good evening. Thomas, hello, hello. We got manpower in the house tonight. Us men needed a little bit. He says hello to Mary.
Hello.
What the heck? Oh, man.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Not ready for the weekend to be over quite yet. I could use another weekend.
I am. I can rest up finally.
I know. You've had a busy weekend.
And I need to shave, it looks like.
A little bit. If you want to.
Oh, man.
Hello, everybody.
So we thought we'd jump on here and do a little weekend wrap up. Kind of our thing here of late, I guess. I know you guys have some questions for us. And
oh, Holly, really quickly. I do believe I am racing Lightning. Right?
If you registered her,
I don't know how to register. You said you would help me.
You need to go on site and
you can help. Thank you.
Marvelous Marion Jersey Jeff. Well, look at that.
Oh, I know. We did see the new babies born on the Steinmetz family farm today, Mississippi. And I want to say too, just looking at everything, I just want to anybody that's in the path of all this crazy weather and flooding and everything. Hey, Cindy, I'm talking about, I just hope that you all and pray that everybody's okay. It sounds like it was nuts and it's continuing to be crazy, but we're keeping you all in our thoughts and prayers.
And also in our thoughts and prayers are, like I said this morning, Auntie Sue. She's in rehab. She's in the rehab that she wanted to be in. So hopefully I haven't talked to her or heard from her in a day or two. So hopefully that is progressing nicely. And Cindy and Mark Bone Mark's been going through some things, and we've just been thinking about them and hope that hopefully it's finally over for them and they can heal and go on about their lives. But it's been a heck of a roller coaster for them, and just thinking about
them. One thing before we even get started, because we need your all's help a little bit here too. We really like to be interactive and we like to comment. If for some reason we get into commenting without reading what we're commenting about, yell at us. Because sometimes we get so excited, we just do that.
I can yell at you?
No, I said they can.
Hello.
And we haven't opened any packages.
Why don't you go grab some? We could do that tonight.
Okay, we can do that tonight.
Because tomorrow night, since I'm doing this, you're on your own.
Okay, that's cool.
Listen. Yes, exactly. Prayers to everyone for sure.
Okay. When do y'all get to move to the farm?
We're going to save that.
Okay.
We're going to talk about everything else because I know you guys you're flooded in Kentucky.
It's bad.
Really?
It's really
bad. What part? All of it.
I saw stuff from Bowling Green. I know lots of different
parts. Marcia, hopefully you're not having flooding. I see you're in Kentucky as well. Have a soda, right?
Did anybody do anything fun and exciting this weekend?
I know. Look at how confident she is. She's pretty much running the show.
Yeah, usually within the first 5 minutes, somebody tells me how white I am. So nobody's done that so far. We're great. I'm excited. I'm just happy. It's been a great week. Things are going good.
It's been a long week.
It has been a long week. It's been a long week.
Heidi, 61 today. Happy birthday. Come on, sing along, guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cindy. Happy birthday to you.
And Michelle's excited for your CPAP tonight.
Oh, it's Heidi, not Cindy.
Cindy. Sorry.
Oh my, we blew that one. Happy birthday, Heidi.
The Kentucky River is going to crest the highest it ever has.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, Cindy, colonoscopy in the morning.
I'm pro at that. There's nothing to worry about. You're going to get the best nap you've ever had if you've never had one.
I always laugh. I'm looking at my hat. We should really market these. This is a boxer mom hat that Royce ate. Like, how fitting.
So I normally loved. Oh, I buried my uncle yesterday,
Oh,
and
so
today
sorry.
my aunt was admitted. Oh, sorry to hear that, April. That's sad. It's tough when our loved ones are struggling, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've had 20 of them, then you know it's all good.
I like my hat. Did Jaden get me this hat?
I think so.
Jaden is the best gift giver in the whole wide world. He's in there laughing.
What's he laughing
I
at?
know he's laughing about
Hi,
something.
Cindy. Hello, hello. So today, well, let's back it up. Yesterday was the mud sale, and we definitely got plenty of mud.
Okay, and for everybody that wants to know, because we've had questions, the mud sale is usually in the Amish communities, because I researched this, and it's in a way to support volunteer firefighters.
Teresa, shush. We're trying to work here.
What?
You're nothing.
Oh.
CPAP.
So it's a way that the Amish support.
Ooh,
Jeffrey. Yeah, no, but you're. Okay. Anyway, it's the way the Amish support volunteer firefighters. It's a huge auction, and and it usually happens. They call it a mud sale because it usually happens in the early spring when the ground is thawing out, so it is muddy, and also a lot of times rains. So okay, sorry. Go ahead, Jeffrey. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. What was I saying?
We were talking about the mud sale. We went to the mud sale yesterday.
Right. We went to the mud sale yesterday, and I bought nothing. Now, I didn't even get to talk to you about this. Do you know what them sheds went for? The she shed?
I don't know.
$1,800.
Yeah, okay. I heard you said that a lot. 18, and it was nice. It's actually where we hid out during the rain. It was so nice.
Yeah,
no, Kara didn't auction Jeff off.
So it made me think about a run-in shed. In our future, I think we need to get one, a big one. Big. Because think about it. I see one there with 2 doors, right? Suppose we had one with 2 doors. We could put a divider down the middle. It don't even have to go to the ceiling, just high enough that. And then we could have one side for the goats, one side for the cows.
Just a second. Let's back up. Teresa has a really good question. Before we get on this, Teresa, let's just start what we're doing.
Well, we went to the
okay, but why did we go to the med sale? What were we
to see if we could buy something
for our house?
Yeah, we could.
Jeffrey.
All right. So what if Jeffrey Todd? How does she know my minute? Where have you been?
I always say Jeffrey Todd.
Oh, Subway's good. All right, that's cheap for a shed. Cheap. Anyhow, so for those of you that don't know, I guess you could even say it's 100%, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
We got a lot of work to do, but so Jay and Lauren from Steinmetz Family Farm.
Cindy, yes, we can see comments from Facebook.
Yes. Jay and Lauren from Steinmetz Family Farm has decided, along with Mary and I, that we are going to be able to rent the back half of the property. We will not be doing anything with the house other than helping work on it or fix it up. Or I'm not a carpenter, but Jay knows that I can do plumbing, some electrical, air conditioning. So our plan right now is to utilize the land in the back. Now, if you guys remember, the only thing that was ever in there fence-wise was temporary electric fencing. Hey, Cindy, I was just talking about you. I hope you're doing well. So it was temporary fencing, and before we bring before we bring any kind of animals in there, we want to put up the proper fencing. Now, this is going to take time. It's not cheap. And that's part of the reasons why I went to the auction yesterday to try to find maybe some used fencing or whatever. There was some there. It just went for a lot of money. So almost to the point where, was it worth even dragging it out of the field compared to the price of new? The other side of that is I would have had to do it in sections because there was like a 700-foot roll and then a 100-foot roll. So it just, if I could have got it all, like there was nobody else there and I could have got it all, then maybe it would have made sense. But I didn't bid on it. I don't know if I should or shouldn't have. It's one of them things, and it happens like that.
And also, that's just an overwhelming situation.
It is. It is.
Lots of people, lots of auctions, kind of crazy.
So no, we are not going to live there. We are not going to live there. Now,
our plan is we have a camper.
Hold it. Hold everything. Cindy, this is Cindy and Mark that I was talking about. She's actually on here. I want you guys to read her comment as it goes by. It's Bone, her last name. Read about her husband. He's doing good. He's amazed her this week, and we're very, very thankful for that. That is the Cindy and Mark that I was talking about earlier. Now, okay, now back on track.
So what we are doing is we have a camper right now. We pay for storage. So what we're going to do is put our camper there, and it's going to, we are not living there. We are not allowed by township to live in a camper on the property. However, we are more than welcome to go out there for relaxation, to spend the night. And that is kind of the plan. So that's, yeah. And we're not renting the house. We're just renting the land. The house definitely, needs some work that Jeff's going to help Jay do.
And so what all this looks like is time. It's going to take time. As much as I would love to go over there and get started tonight, priority one's got to be, I got to get the race cars done. That has to be priority one. I'm out of time. That's got to happen like now. So I don't think we have to get the township involved because it's not going to be this big official because we're friends. I mean, there's going to be money that exchanges hands, but it's still going to be their land, and it's going to be animals back on it. It's just going to take time. I don't want to bring any animals over there until it is absolutely ready. Now, I'm probably going to need because when I say ready, I like everything to be perfect.
Well, it needs
now,
to be.
And it needs to be, okay. But it's just going to take time.
And that's hard because you're really excited about doing something.
I am excited about it. Yeah, absolutely, Tammy. I do want to take my time. I want to do it right. I don't want to get a phone call that my cows are out. And honestly, I don't think it's, once I get started, I did email a fence company last evening to try to just get some prices together. And like Mary and I talked, maybe it's not what we can do the whole. Basically, I think I need 2,200 feet of fencing to do the whole thing. And that's just to go around it, right? I want to divide it off, okay? So I can have them half. So if we need to let the backfield grow, have them crop rotation, more or less, pasture rotation, so that they can eat off the back and then get moved to the front, and then the back regrows, that type of thing. I want to be able to have the fencing to do that, and the other side of that fencing that I want, the gates get expensive. The gates brand new are about $250 a piece, but I want to be able to have the gates that I can do these kinds of things and not have to take fence up and down and do all them things. And I would like a chute, and that can be built. Like we can build a chute, but the gates got to be real gates that if we need a vet, or if I need to load a cow up, or that's my goal, to have some cows. to load them up and get them in a trailer safely without, you know.
And Fiona, she said, don't put yourself in too much debt. That's kind of our goal, is to do it
Yeah,
level-headed. And
right. Linda, I don't, at this point, I do want a turkey.
No.
But somebody said no.
No
here's
turkey.
here's what's dangerous. Yesterday there was some animals at the mud sale, and I'm thinking, you know, before there's no way, right? Now it's like, well, you know, I could probably sneak a turkey in, maybe a couple chickens. But
here's the thing: before we sneak anything in, let's get what we have where that needs to be.
I would love to have 4 cows, and I think Jay and Lauren are on the that Cinco would be one of them. Now, having said that, I have thought about this as well. So Cinco's always been, when it was Cinco, Uno, and Chuck, Cinco was always the little guy, right? Now Cinco is the big guy. You know, he's got the goats, and I sort of feel like he's
kind of coming into his own.
Yeah, exactly.
For the first time ever.
Yeah, and I sort of want to I would like to have some calves.
Some?
Yeah. So that way they could grow up and sort of know that Cinco, and as crazy as it sounds, and this is where I have to talk to some people that know cows. My thing is I would like all bulls. Now, the reason I want all bulls is there would be no females for them to fight over. Now, I don't know if that's right or not. You know, with dogs, you don't want to have 2 males. But I think it's okay to have, you know, it was Uno, Cinco, and Chuck, and they pushed Cinco around a little bit, but I think that's because he was small and weak. But I think I can do that. But that, again, I'm going to do the research on that. I'm going to study that.
And we have some friends that are cattle farmers.
Absolutely.
We're gonna talk to him, because we don't know, like, we know canine behavior. We're really good at, we're expert, not experts. We're really good at that. But
I see Susanna asked, yes, I would have them fixed while they're little. So I think we could do like we do the goats, put a band on them, and then they just kind of fall off. So yes, I seen somebody ask, absolutely, Lester. I've already sent him a message about some of this. Holla. Where was I at? Squirrel.
I don't know.
Yeah, I would definitely ban the yes.
So we'd have steers, right?
Yes, we would have steers. Yeah, I called them bulls, but yeah. But I don't know. Again, no, don't get bulls. Look what. So, Barb, I understand, but I also, Chuck wasn't fixed. Chuck still had his man parts.
I think there was a sequence of events.
And I've been, and you guys haven't seen a lot of it, but I've been in the pen with Chuck, even after the fact, even when he had his parts. I'm not stupid, but I do, and I'm not just, I don't go in there free for all. I felt like I knew his moods, I knew what he was doing with his head, and then I sort of could read that. And my thoughts are, if we have Cinco, which I sort of know, and then whatever we bring into as little ones, I'll sort of know, and they will be fixed.
Right. Chuck is a good bull.
So I seen there was another question on here that was mini cows. I think they're cute. I think they're neat, but they're so expensive. And honestly, I don't know. It just doesn't have me excited. I would love to have a Longhorn. There's some things there I got to check into, having a Longhorn with the other guys. I definitely want a Jersey Bull that will be castrated. Somebody asked about more goats. I think my 4 goats is plenty.
I think we're going to use our head. We were at the auction. Yeah, it's easy. It's tempting to look at them, but I think we both know, like, this is a small thing. I want to be able. We just need to keep it small, and that's our plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do want a longhorn. Yes. Yes.
But we also need to study about that in the
Look
climate.
at the climate and whatnot. So
I mean, there's a lot of things to think about.
their horns are dangerous. But there again, I was in the pasture with them in Texas, and I think it's a respect thing. So here's the thing. I'm not going to, the way we're going to do the fencing and stuff, there's going to be gates that we can drive either an Argo in or a vehicle, much like Lester does. We're not just going to be out there milly-vanilly walking around. Mary and Jaden will never go in without me there.
Milly-vanilly.
So
Sorry.
this is a very serious conversation.
I think you meant willy-nilly instead.
That's what I said, milly-vanilly.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, we don't want to get we wanted to have.
And I will not. Here's the thing. I see all the comments about longhorns, and if obviously I would discuss with Lester about that, and if he says no, then I won't. Because why you don't ask a professional and then not do what they, And honestly, I'll be fine. I'll be fine with my jerseys or whatever, another Holstein, just whatever.
Yeah, we just want to have a small little thing. And actually, this kind of came up today. If you would have told me in December that this would be part of my dream and part of something I wanted to do, I would have said absolutely not. However, I am excited about it. I think.
Thank you, Kim.
I'm more excited about it. My thing is, I want a happy family, and I want things we can do as a family, and that's what I look at this. And I do love animals.
Question: Why would you have animals that?
Jaden.
What was that? Hang on.
1 second. Sorry, we're scrolling up.
I did see that one. Where was it at?
Go down.
Did I go too far?
Yeah, I think. Why would we have animals that Jaden can't be a part of?
Mary, okay, so that's a great question. Mary and Jaden will be a huge part of it. If they're not a huge part of it, I'm not doing it.
Right. I think what she said. Well, I think what they're saying is like bulls. Jaden cannot be part of a bull's life.
So I see your point. And maybe that is something I have to consider. I never looked at it that way.
But I think if we have goats and somebody asked, I am not a big chicken person. I'm not, and horses. Cheryl just asked about horses. We love horses. Horses are beautiful, but horses are so fragile and there's so much go to their upkeep, and we are not going to do anything that we can't take good care of.
So I seen somebody talk about cameras. Yeah. So another part of my plan will be, because we're going to have our camper there, and guys, this ain't going to happen tonight or tomorrow. It's going to take time. But I would like to have this set up before I introduce animals as well, because we're going to have our camper there some of the time, most of the time. I would want internet brought in. Now, whether that internet is like a Starlink, which, oh, good Lord, or something like that. I do want to have security cameras set up. So if I'm home, I can see what's going on. And I'll probably get Jay, because he's going down the camera avenue right now. But I want to be able to watch them, because we are about 20 minutes away. And Dunlap, you're going to get me in trouble. Starlink, it's a joke, because yeah.
But honestly, Jaden has such a heart for animals. He was almost, Jeff told this story, he was almost in tears because, as most of you know, to the Amish, most of the Amish population, animals are property and are treated as such. And so there was one, how do you say it, boer goat?
Stay up. I'm laughing at Starling. Hillary, keep your ears pretty. Yes, a boer goat. Yes, a boer goat.
And they had meat goat. So Jaden was like, he honestly was almost in tears because he was afraid somebody was going to get it and they were going to eat it. And he said he felt so helpless. So he had such a huge heart, but it ended up, some little girl got it. It ended up great. But Jaden loves animals. He really, really does. And so I think whatever we have, as long as it's not pigs, he'll be good.
But he did admit them pigs were cute.
They were cute.
You realize they were, I see you talking about Highland cows. I did already talk about, I'm never going to say never, no, but that's not my interest now. And I know everybody says they're gentle, and you can ask Jay about this. We knew of somebody that had their shoulder broke by a Highland cow. So breed snakes? Are you crazy? All right, I gotta come clean.
The name.
The new guardian dog. That's what I wanted to talk about. So I've seen a couple questions. Thank you, Cindy. Guardian dog. So the type. So obviously, we're not going to have baby goats running around. Our goats are full size. Some of them are a little bit of the fuller size. You know, like when Hope comes to visit or whatever. But anyhow, the kind of fencing I'm getting. That's one of the reasons it's so expensive. I'm not going to do. Originally, I thought I'd just do the barbed wire, and then Jay had mentioned about predators that I don't necessarily want a guardian dog all the time. So that's why we're going with a 4 foot high, completely woven with little 2x2 squares that A, the goats won't be able to get out, and B, predators won't be able to get in. And there's not going to be a predator that can necessarily go after the cow. Yeah, Highland cows are very expensive. So that was some of our thoughts on why we're going with the fencing, that type of fencing. Mice and rats. I thought of that too, and I have thought that I may have to get a farm kitten or two and try to keep that out of control. The other side of that is wherever I keep the feed, I would like to, now they can get in, right? No matter what you do, but I'd kind of like to keep the feed and stuff so we can kind of keep it concealed from the mice and whatnot, try to keep it. I know there's some things that deter mice, different smells and whatnot. So I kind of like to do that kind of things to keep it to keep the mice population down, along with perhaps having a barn kitty or two.
Okay, and just really quick, a few new people are here. Well, asking about is buying land. We are not buying land; we are renting land. So
I have not considered a donkey. I'm not saying no. Here's where and it's going to be hard for me, guys, because I love animals. I really love animals. The other thing I haven't really talked about yet is I want to keep it. I don't want to say simple, but for us, Mary and I and Jaden, to get started and to learn, like we're gonna make mistakes, right? Fortunately, I have people around me that I can ask questions, but it's going to be a learning curve. So I don't want to have a learning curve with our animals. I kind of want to have animals that we're familiar with and understand what they need. And so throwing a whole bunch of new animals at it, and a lot of them, I don't think is going to be our goal right away. I'm not saying we can't add a little.
But let's get our ducks in a row right now.
No ducks.
No ducks, no.
No.
But let's get everything
simple and peaceful. Yes, I like that. So yes, the grains will be in the metal bins. And in the summertime, if we keep the fields like the whole, and I learned all this from Jay, I want to say crop rotation, but it's, you know what I'm saying? Put the cows out back, then bring the cows up front. Like, because we're not going to have a ton of them, I think that'll work.
Yeah. So that's the plan. We're going to get small, manageable, peaceful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's little things like
go ahead. I'm done talking. Go ahead.
Nope.
This is your deal.
No, it's not. Just there's little things like water. Like we're already talking about doing some trenches and getting some water and electric down closer. Just little things like that. Pasture rotation, exactly. Thank you. Now Mary wants to talk.
No, I'm done.
No,
you know what you're doing. This is more of a you thing than me thing.
No, you talk.
No.
Yeah. No alpacas.
No alpacas. No. Yes, we want to run the farm and not let the farm run us. Heidi, that spoken perfectly. Yes. And so like right now, let's say a year maybe once we get everything under control and we feel like we have everything manageable, then we may think about something else.
Jaden.
But right now we just want to get what we have and get everything situated and not overwhelm ourselves. I think the worst thing that could happen, honestly, is us bite off too much right from the get-go and get overwhelmed and frustrated with it. I think it's better to start small and grow as we can than to totally get overwhelmed with what we have. So
Yeah, so to back up what she said, yes, the township will. Yes.
will what?
Will allow there to be livestock without somebody living there. We've already done that. As long as they're taken care of. I would love an ostrich, but not now.
Yeah.
Not now.
And our goal is really to. That's why I think like fencing. We're not going to. We're not going to go to the poorhouse over.
Yes. So that's the thing. Like Thomas said, we have a big investment, and I feel like I don't want animals to suffer because, well, the animals aren't going to suffer because of. So I want to get the fencing up and get it right, and then get just I don't. Here's what I don't want to have happen. I don't want to go in there milli vanilli the fence up and just have a big open. Almost 11 acres of field with no way in the event that I'd have to have a vet come in or need to get them on a trailer to take them. I want to be able to be very comfortable that we can corral them to a small area, open and close gates as we need to, and then bring in the animals. Just a little bit of it. Like I'm not going to go and get like 4 cat. Like I want Cinco. And that's if Jay and Lauren are definitely wanting to do that. They may change their mind and say, no, Cinco can stay here. But if Cinco's coming over there with us, I want him to be the big guy on campus. So I want to have him a little friend. That's the other thing. I don't want to bring Cinco over there and have him be by himself. Because I just
he doesn't need to be by himself.
No.
At all.
So now whether that means because he's around goats now, he can be around the goats. You know, like let's say the fencing's up, we got some gates in. Now it's time to move some animals. My 4 goats can come over, Cinco can come over, and they can live together. They're living together now. But then eventually we would have to separate like where they sleep at and whatnot, because they can eat the same stuff, right? So barns. Good question. So there is shelter there right now for the cows that they used to have. I would like to do something a little different, and that will take time. Yeah, D, I am sad but I'm sad that I can't see Chuck on a daily basis and touch him, but I'm happy with where Chuck's at and how he's doing, if that makes sense.
And Kim, we will give Cinco coffee. What we have learned is it must not be day-old coffee. It must be fresh coffee, or Cinco will not drink it.
Right.
Absolutely. I love Cinco.
Yeah, I think that, and we're not doing this just to grow a channel. We're doing this one because it's kind of what we want to do. Yeah, Chuck's good. Chuck's great. Absolutely.
Kind of help grow our family.
Yeah, it's a common goal that we kind of all want, and use Jay's wood.
We could build mini shelters with Jay's wood.
I could enclose the whole property in wood. Creaming his coffee. Yes, he will.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, guys, as much as even if Lester would call me right now and say, hey, I heard what you're doing, you guys can have Chuck.
Chuck's happy.
I just don't think it would be fair to Chuck to uproot him again. And I know he's well taken care of, and I love him, and I want to go see him again. I want the whole family to go see him again, but I just don't think it would be right to him to do that.
And honestly, like I think if you look at the grand scheme of things, that I think Chuck was meant to go down there. You all were meant to meet Lester. We were meant to meet you all. I just think everything's kind of happening, but Chuck is so happy now. And I think it would be not in Chuck's best interest to uproot him at all. And we have no intentions of doing that at all.
Right. I've seen somebody ask, the 3 cow garage and the paint shed are both still at Lake Road. The paint shed needs some work. It could be I could put a little work into that and use that as a shelter for the goats for now. But my end goal, I think, would be to put up a new building. When I say a building, I mean like a shed, or when I seen what them sheds went for, I'm like, it's a no-brainer. Oh no, D, you're fine. Absolutely, absolutely. It's all good. It's all good. Nobody's upset.
No, when you all talk, I mean, honestly, when everybody says like Chuck's happy there, we know he's,
Oh,
you know, we know he's
absolutely.
happy there. And like talking about Chuck, it's just living it. I mean, it's kind of Chuck's kind of the glue that put all this together. And so
Yep.
we just want him happy. And that he is looking
Happy
at the
and
videos,
healthy.
he is happy, he
Yeah.
is healthy. And I
Yep.
truly hate to say, I think he's exactly where, I mean, he's where he needs to be. And I know that's
And
hard for you, but
it
I think
is.
he's where he needs
It
to
is.
be.
It's hard. I mean, I'm happy, and my heart's happy for him when I get to watch him. And you know, one of my funnest things to do is watch at night when he does the roundup. I love that. I love watching, see where Chuck's at now. And it's just, I wish I could be the one there shining a light in his eyes, but I know in my heart and my brain that happy as a hornet's nest. Yes. But I know he's doing great, and we're thankful for that. And
Am I on board with having animals at the farm? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
I just don't want to get overwhelmed. That's my big thing. And I think with our plan that we have right now, I think it's doable. And I think it'll all be good.
so if Mary didn't want to do this, we wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't want to drive a wedge for something we have that is going good. This is something we want to do together, just like what we're doing right now. I'm exhausted, but Mary said, "What about? Yeah, let's do this tonight." So it's a common goal. Her only thing was she said, and I'm trying to get better at this. I'll get up on a Saturday morning and not have told anybody in the house and say, "Hey, we're going over to Lake Road to work today all day." Couldn't you have told me that like Wednesday? So it's that type of stuff that
And I told him if we're gonna go as a family and do stuff, that's fine. But I need like notice. I'm not a fly by the seat of my pants kind of person. So I think it's once again, I just think it's communication.
Karen, we are on Facebook and YouTube. We are on an app called StreamYard. So we're coming from both.
And actually, somebody mentioned a puppy. I did find an absolute, isn't she cute? Taylor.
Well, my pigs were cute, and you said no. Yes, she's cute. And that's the other thing with the fencing that we're talking about getting, and with the different areas. Royce has never been around livestock. When I'm over there working or whatever, I want an area where Royce can go and run, and we're going to teach him not to bark and time. But I don't want him to be tied up on a leash the whole time he's over there. That's part of this, guys, that, we'll have a place where Royce can run and be happy. And
yeah. And somebody asked, what if Jay sells the farm?
then
he sells the farm.
He sells the farm.
Yeah.
And I know that's always a risk.
Yeah.
I know that's a risk.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, I don't think, now we all know this stuff happens, right? And that's part of the deal. But quite honestly, guys, I couldn't do this if it wouldn't be for this offer to use Lake Road.
Right.
We looked at land, and it's just, Mary and we have a young son, but I'm 55. I got into my trade when I was 19. I could start seriously talking about retirement. Now, do I want to yet? No, but it's a thing.
And somebody asked something about like a rescue or whatever. One thing we don't want to be a rescue, but one thing like even Jeff has talked about, and this is down the road maybe, that like we were talking about that a lot of places that do goat snugglings, that do this, are not accessible to like kids in wheelchairs or adults in wheelchairs or anybody with special needs. And so there may be, that's kind of that would be kind of like my dream. That'd be meshing me in this dream. So that's down the road. That's like everything. But we would love to have that opportunity. Maybe not formal, maybe not, but just like people we know and kids I know and all that stuff. So that's a possibility.
There is room to put up a triple wide, but that would not be something that Jay and Lauren would want. They got, and some of this I feel is their content to talk about, like the house and stuff. There is room, but it's not the vision.
Yeah. Somebody mentioned a long time about moving to Texas, and really from Jaden, I couldn't uproot. We couldn't uproot Jaden.
No.
We couldn't leave Jay and them.
No.
I couldn't be that far away from my family.
Can you imagine how chubby Jay would get if I wasn't here watching him? he would blow up like a ball. Oh man, that's great. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's back to what Mary was saying about the special needs kids. I kind of brought that up to her that um you know, because that's what she works with and that's her passion. How cool would it be? Now you have to think about this, right? Obviously, we're not going to be able to, and I don't mean this to sound funny, but we're not going to be able to roll a wheelchair out into the pasture. But what if? What if down the road we don't have an old school bus or something with the top cut off, where we have a wheelchair ramp and we could put, and it don't even have to be special needs. It could be elderly or somebody that doesn't get to be around animals. We can roll them in the thing. We could drive it out into the pasture. Obviously, it had to be somewhat dry. We couldn't do this in the dead of winter, but that they could be out in the field with livestock. And, with the goats, we could put the goats on the school bus with us.
There's just lots of things.
There's lots of ideas.
And Sandra, I am not a teacher. I'm a physical therapist, and I work with preschoolers with multiple disabilities, 3 to 5 year olds.
By the way, that's Pluto, and she loves the fish over at Lake Road.
Oh, cool.
Absolutely. Yes, Susan, I am aware.
What are you aware of?
That Cinco's getting healthy and stronger, and he's starting to show some things, but I haven't. It's good. It's all good. I'm glad he's getting strong and healthy.
Yeah, because he was just like the little weakling, the little sad little
Yeah.
dude forever. Yeah, so I mean, but like I said, that's way down the road, but at least that's something we have thought about. And
yeah.
Kind of cool.
Yes, ADA compliance. Yeah, that's a whole thing. Now, here's what we got to watch, and this is something we really can't do. I can't really do a whole public thing because then I'd have to have bathrooms and all the things. So it'd be more on a private scale, if you know what I mean.
No money exchange.
No, it wouldn't be for money. No.
It wouldn't be a business. No. It would just be. So I mean, that's we have our short-term dreams and goals, and that's them. But I still haven't given up on my trip to Montana. That's still my goal.
We'll go.
Yeah, he got his horn guards off.
But I did see he is not fixed, but Jay did call the vet on Friday. I do not know if he has heard an answer, whether it would have to be surgery or a band. So.
One either one.
I know.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, people with disabilities and wheelchairs. Like I said, we couldn't. And this is way down the road. But it's also it inspires us to be able to do this and to I feel bad for. I don't know. I shouldn't say I feel bad for. This is probably the happiest. He's got it going on.
He drinks coffee and eats nothing.
Yeah, he's living a great life. But I get what you're saying.
But
Karen Jackson worked with adults and kids that had disabilities. So I just feel like it's hard for so like a kid that has where they don't do real well socially. Autism. Like they don't like being around crowds. But what if they could come out and be one-on-one with some animals and not have to stand in line and be in a big crowd and just, I don't know. I think it could be therapy for them.
And Sandy, that's also one of the reasons that we were talking about Cinco having a friend, because it says he could go out to pasture but chooses to stay near the farm. We wonder if somebody else, because he doesn't have the best vision, and so if somebody else would make him feel a little bit more secure. Heidi, that's a good idea.
Very good point.
Thank you, Heidi.
Yep. Thank you for that. Yep.
She said to make sure that our homeowner's insurance covers his second location.
That was the other thing too. And maybe we would have to, and that would be something I could talk to Jay about. And again, this is way down the road, but if we start bringing people on the property that we don't necessarily know, we'd probably have to have some kind of insurance.
Right.
That,
Yeah, Cinco looks like they went to the craft store and got those little googly eyes and put on him. He does. He's cute as a button. I love him, but doesn't he look like that?
No.
Yeah.
Dina, I did talk about the miniature cows. I just don't. I'm never say never, but that's not in my interest right now.
Amy, I'm glad your dad is doing better.
Nice, good, good, good.
Yeah, I mean, these, like I said, all this stuff is down the road.
I have absolutely watched Chuck a lot. I except for today because I was very busy at the racetrack. I have not seen Chuck today, but pretty much every day I tune in and check on him. Absolutely.
Yeah, and like I said, like you all are getting our like short-term goals, our short-term dreams, and then our long-term. And you know, we definitely have to just go step by step. First order of business fencing, and then we'll go from there.
See, that's what I'm saying. People with anxiety that don't like crowd. Hey, Danielle.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's perfect. And
Danielle, Blackbird today, rookies. The track was really soft, so we got started about, well, I didn't even tell you. We pushed start time back to noon, but we probably didn't get on the track till 2. Got 2 sets of drivers out. It rained. Ran the track back in. Got 4 sets of drivers out. It rained.
that was awesome.
I got to the track at 7:30 this morning and got home about 7 o'clock this evening. So.
Hey, Barbara, I have looked at Sneed's Family Farm. I don't know if it was you that suggested it, but it looks like she does such wonderful things.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're all going to open some gifts.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to go grab them quick?
I'll go grab the ones in the kitchen.
No. Mary's going to go grab. There's some in the room, too. We ought to just grab them. Okay. Chuck came up for a muffin this morning. Good. Good, good, good. Nan, I did talk about the predators a little bit. The type of fencing we're getting should not allow. The only predators that would be interested in are goats because they will be fully grown. I have no ambition to have baby goats on the property.
And just an FYI, some of these may be our packages. We just haven't.
Oh my, yeah, we got more than I thought. We should have started this earlier. But like she said, it may be stuff we ordered.
Yeah. Here, on the sofa, please.
What you need to open them. I always open. This is your Royce. Lasagna. Mary, should I make lasagna this week? What do you guys think? Oh, okay. All right. I've heard of them. I just tilt camera down. Is that better? Well, Denise,
I'm tempted to take them in your room.
Why?
And show them why you can't sleep.
No, don't tell them. Don't show them that. Denise, I don't know about them jumping a 4-foot fence, but Jay felt that a 4-foot fence would be efficient, and we do not necessarily have bears in this area.
Okay.
Coyote can dig. So my plan is at the very bottom of the fence to run a hard wire, and whether I make that electrified or not, I don't know.
Laura, Jaden is excited about our place. I think he's just
get him out here.
Just a second. I think he's at the age, honestly.
Lasagna.
You drive me nuts. He's at the age that I don't think he can really envision what we're talking about. So he's excited about it. But I think when we actually start doing it, I think he is going to get really excited about it. Oh, people with dementia and Alzheimer's. Chicken Parmesan, that sounds good too. Okay. Open. Are you going to start opening? Stop it. Do you have a knife on you? Tell him to behave, ladies.
My knife's out there. I just checked. I don't have it in my pocket.
I'll get the scissors.
Yeah, so that's Gail, that's where was that? We have it. Sandra, that's sort of what my thoughts are too, but I don't want to pretend I'm the know-it-all because I'm certainly not. So looks like it is a lasagna. and a good salad in a bag. Yeah, I just don't know that. No, I'm not Lester. Absolutely. All right, we're opening stuff.
We're opening stuff.
I didn't yet today. Did I give you your hug today?
No.
Today's now since we got home is the first time we've really seen her.
Ah.
Oh yes, very nice. Is it from?
It's from Kelly.
Kelly is her last
That's
name.
not her last name.
Kelly got me or us lemon and citrus grater. Nice. That'll come in handy.
It is.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. Lasagna, garlic bread, and salad.
Ooh, I love that. I know you don't like garlic bread.
Make watermelon pizza.
Fruit pizza.
Fruit pizza?
Yeah.
Terry, thank you so much. You as well. Have a great night.
It was.
What?
Ask Kelly Tony. Was that for her? It just said Kelly.
Kelly.
Oh, how awesome! Sorry.
What?
Just say, I'll show you.
Sloppy Joe casserole.
Now, where's the name on this one? We don't have a name.
She's excited. I don't know.
It's for you. It's very cool.
For me? I'm not worthy. Fruit pizza?
Look.
No way.
No way. That's awesome.
Guys, look at this. Oh,
Please tilt the camera down.
I did.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well, look at that.
I love that.
All right.
That's awesome.
Thank you. But we don't know who sent it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, just really quick while I'm thinking about this. I am like the messenger lady. I'm the one that answers your, like if you write a messenger, I'm the one who writes back. However, I have been locked out of my Facebook account and I have access to nothing. So it would be, if you need us, please do send an email, adventures of Oreo and Joey at Gmail, please. Because I don't want to miss anything, but Facebook and I are arguing right now and not having a good time. And I'm losing. I think I'm going to lose this battle. I think there's no way I'm going to win it. So that's what's going on there. So feel free to send me an email. I try to get back to you 24, 48 hours. And I love hearing from you. We've heard from some of the most amazing, one message brought tears to our eyes. I mean, we've heard the most amazing people. So, alrighty. Here, you start on your side, dude.
All right, here we go.
And like I said, some of these may be things we've ordered.
I look sexy in my hat, don't I?
Absolutely.
Why don't you bring my knife, girl?
I can't find it. Here, I'm going to put this down so I can see comments if you don't mind. How do I get rid of it?
What?
Oh, you did. How? Where a comment? Oh, there they are. I found them.
Oh my! Oh, we needed that the other night.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
Wow! Oh, look at this.
Salt and pepper.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute, it's electric grinder.
Yes.
Look at this.
And the wooden spoons.
And the wooden spoons.
With the round ends that I couldn't find.
Oh, that's perfect.
That is
Wait,
awesome.
there's no note in this either.
There has to be.
There's not.
Okay, whoever did that is on here.
Yeah, you gotta come forward. Tell us.
Oh, just a second.
I can't, but this is so cool.
Just a second, I can tell you.
How can you tell?
Because I have an email.
Oh. Well.
I'm pretty sure it's from Bonnie.
Bonnie, are you here?
Oh, Tracy, it's not really a creator thing while they've locked me out. It's a long story, but I can't get in and you can't talk to anybody.
I am Facebook. I'll be able to use some of this on my lasagna.
Okay.
Very nice.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You guys are so awesome.
Smaller pickle pizza.
All right.
Holy Hannah.
Pickle pizza. All right, what do we got here?
Jane made the poke cake today. And her grandson loved it.
Oh, nice. It is good. I may or may not have had a piece late last.
We really appreciate this. So
Oh
much.
boy, here we go. All right. Enjoy your gift. Hopefully this is the correct size. Priscilla Born. Oh.
What are you excited about?
I think we know what this is.
A chef's hat.
How do I know what to wear? I'll have to adjust it. Can you adjust it? Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's perfect.
That's awesome. Absolutely. You guys this is great. Priscilla, thank you so much. Now I got a chef's hat. I got my utensils. I got my hat.
We're good to go. Okay, I'm trying to keep our garbage. I'm going to throw it on this way. There we go.
Chef Jeff. You know, back when I was in prison.
That's when you were cooked in prison.
Oh, yeah. Oh, geez. That came out wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Here, how about we do a, here's a trash box.
Okay, perfect. There you go. Thank you.
That is fantastic. All right.
You all are awesome.
Here's one for you to open. Chef Jersey Jeff, right? Looking sharp. Jaden actually has a little four-wheeler now. It may be on the small side for him, so he would have, and quite honestly, he's driven the Argo.
Okay, this is from.
No way.
Wait on here. This is from Patricia Rhodes. I love it.
Holy cow! You guys,
you all are the best.
This is awesome. We love our spoons.
I do love spoons.
I think this could be a his and her set. Thank you so much, guys.
I love them.
This stuff is definitely going to be used.
Absolutely.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we can get rid of some of our ratty ones.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. What do we got now? Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
There's one too. You did I open that one? No.
Somebody said finish your prison story.
Yeah. It was a joke. I used to tell when I did my first cooking live, I'd be making a big spoon and a little spoon. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no, that's for my sister. That's for my sister.
What?
That is just put it out.
Oh.
That's
Nina.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nina. It's a whole big long story about some kind of basketball nonsense. Kentucky.
I don't know. Like that good.
What? Oh, thank you.
You got another?
I got another chef. Now I got one to switch it out.
Okay, guys. This one did not have a name in it. Let me search.
Can you guys please tell Mary that these are Jersey Jeffs and not to mess with them?
This is from Priscilla too. Thank you.
We do have an air fryer yet. Priscilla. Let's see who my measuring stuff's from.
Oh, keep it on low.
Patricia Rhodes. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, those are yours, George.
These are mine, not Mary's. No, no, no. Okay. I think we're down to one. There's nothing. Okay, we did good there. We did good there. You guys are phenomenal to us. All right. This one's heavy.
I think I know what that one is. We think that one.
What?
I think I know what that one is.
What? I don't need that. What? How do I know? What? Whisper.
No.
Whisper.
Just open it.
Well, whisper. Let's guess. Whisper.
Goat treats.
No, it's not goat treats. It's not goat treats.
Not goat treats?
No, I don't feel like goat treats. Ah!
But you've been waiting on that. It's been sitting in our kitchen.
Oh boy. This is actually Lester's fault. I have to explain this. This must have been here a while. So, yes. Guys,
Does it have a name in the box?
yeah, Jeff ordered it for himself. Guys, while I was in Texas, Lester had this. You guys see him doing the crazy pump stuff? While I was there, I was using this and absolutely loved it, and loved the fact that it didn't have to be refrigerated. So that I ordered myself some of these. So
It's been here for a while.
every chef needs his coffee.
I bet Oreo. I mean, I bet.
Oh,
would
you
like
can wear a
that.
hat too.
I bet Cinco
Oh,
would like
Cinco
that.
would love this. So this is actually my own nonsense. There we go. Hey, Jaden, come here a
Looks like
second,
nearly
buddy.
As good as you, Jeffrey.
Yeah,
I
you
think
look
I need to tighten.
you look hot. Gives a whole new meaning.
Okay.
You're fine.
Nobody will see it.
Just come around here. We got a question for you. People have some questions
Nobody
for
can
you.
see.
Yeah.
Nobody, come over here so I can see your face.
Yeah.
No, no, come back, come between us. Nobody can see.
No, it's fine.
All right. People would like to know, what do you think about us having some cows or some animals over at Lake Road of our own?
Oh, good.
Well, okay. You're very excited about it.
Yeah.
What can you tell them? How, you're
What time is it? This is the bewitching hour.
Okay. Good night.
I'm gonna head to bed.
He's going to head to bed.
9 o'clock every single night. It
This
doesn't
kid.
matter. He goes to bed.
Oh man. Yeah.
You all are the best. We love
You guys
so
are
much.
awesome. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate you. Oh, okay. I absolutely. We're going to get off here as well. Thank you so much for joining in, guys. We really appreciate you. Thanks for all the wonderful gifts.
Absolutely.
They'll definitely all be used, and you guys will get to see it. It sounds like we're making lasagna. But thank you so much. Everyone have a great rest of your Sunday night. Remember to tune in tomorrow with Mondays with Mary. You won't have to look at me.
Okay, we love y'all.
Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Good night.